They called him king, but to many, he was a monster. Behind the palace walls of Buganda, servants vanished, advisors disappeared, and prisoners never returned. At royal banquets, dishes were laid upon golden tables, and beneath the silk coverings, the meat was not from beasts of the wild, but from human flesh. His name was Mwanga II, and history remembers him as the cannibal king of Africa. What if I told you there was once a king who feasted on human flesh? A ruler so feared, his very dinner table became a weapon of terror. This is the story of King Mwanga II of Buganda, a man whose reign blurred the line between monarchy and nightmare. At first glance, Mwanga seemed like any powerful African king of the late 1800s, but behind the palace walls, whispers told a darker tale. Courtiers vanished overnight, never to be seen again. Their families claimed they had been invited to dinner and never returned. Servants spoke of strange banquets where dishes arrived covered in silk cloth, and when lifted, revealed roasted human flesh. Mwanga believed consuming his enemies gave him their strength, a ritual as old as fear itself, twisted into royal tradition. Some victims were prisoners, others were his own advisors who dared to question him. The palace became both throne room and abattoir. But Mwanga's cruelty did not stop at his meals. He forced young pages and courtiers into submission through violence and threats. Missionaries who tried to intervene were burned alive at his orders, their screams echoing across the kingdom like warnings carved into the night. European colonizers heard the rumors and recoiled in horror. But they also saw opportunity. Britain moved in under the banner of civilizing the kingdom. In truth, Mwanga's brutality made conquest easier to justify. By the 1890s, the cannibal king was stripped of his throne, captured, exiled, left to rot far from the land he once ruled. But his legend lived on, half history, half horror story. Some say Mwanga's cannibal feasts were exaggerated by enemies. Others insist the bones of his victims still lie buried beneath his palace grounds. What's certain is this: Mwanga ruled through fear, and left only fear behind. The cannibal king of Africa, where power was measured not in gold, but in flesh.